What is going on, guys? I hope you are all having a freaking fantastic day. My name is Cloud. Let's get into it. So, if you're watching this video, you obviously need help getting better at Call of Duty. So I'm going to have a whole series on a few tips and tricks on Call of Duty. Some things that a veteran has learned, and I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, that's why I call myself a veteran. I still suck, so I don't know. But either way, I have some help. Okay, I don't go negative often, but we have a few things that we can help out with. So today, it's going to be a short video, just real quick, very helpful thing. And this only goes for Black Ops 3. So if you're watching this for a different COD video, like, if you're trying to watch this for like Black Ops 2 or something, it's not going to help you. So what we're going to do is I have bots going right now just to kind of show you a little bit. So I don't use this because I actually have a Scuff, but a lot of people hate on Scuffs. And I think that is just stupid as hell. And here's why. First of all, Scuffs do not give you an advantage. I don't care what anybody says. And this is the reason, because if you go to options, and people are going to say, oh, I don't want to play like this, I've played with X's jump forever. Well, it's time to evolve a little bit, and let's get past the little whiny bullshit and get into the real problem. The real problem at that point is you not wanting to change the way you play the game, even if eventually this is going to be the way you're used to anyway. So, I mean, all those people, if you're watching this and you're going to say, I don't want to change X, well, then click off, because I mean, this isn't going to help you then. You're wasting your time, to be quite frank. For the people who actually do want help, here's what you need to do. Go to button layout and change it to bumper jumper or bumper jumper tactical. Now, this honestly is not going to change anything but your jump button. And as you can see, jump goes to L1 and your tacticals go to X. I mean, if you use tacticals, it's going to be a little bit weird getting used to the tactical thing. It was a little bit strange, but 9 times out of 10, most people just don't even run tacticals. They just put an extra attachment on or something. So anyway, the reason I like this is just pretty simple. Black Ops 3, you know about the boosting, the thrusting. I mean, just think about it like this. Like, if I was playing with X and I was running, I'd be jumping like this. Okay, I wouldn't, I moved. I'd be jumping like this. And I'd have to, either boost all the way up and then look around, or, just boost all the way up if I was slow at moving. Because, you have to take your thumb off with the aimer to press X to jump. So, what I'm getting at with this is, let me get these guys out of my way real quick. What I'm getting at with this is, if you have it on bumper jumper, you can look around. You're aware of your surroundings at all times. And as you can see, if I'm playing an online match and there's this guy right here, and, if I was better, I don't have a secondary. If I wasn't using a sniper, maybe I could actually do something. So, you could just turn, if you're using a SMG or something, it's easier to wall run, way easier to wall run, being able to look where you're going at all times. That's obviously really helpful, just to be able to know where you're going. And I play with tactical because here's another little tip I'll put in here. If you want to get around the map fast, and I'm sure you've seen this method right here of moving. Jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide. Well, it's one of the fastest ways, and if you're running Afterburner, you can almost do this. If you time it right, you can almost do this endlessly, as you can see right here. So the reason bumper jumper tactical helps with that is you literally just slide L1, you just click in your aimer. So you just run R3, jump with L1, R3, L1. I mean, you don't have to take your fingers off at all. So, I mean, I don't know, that's pretty much it for the tip. I'm not going to just drown on about this at all. How did that not hit him? Anyway, we're not here to kill shit. So anyway, basically, the ability to look around. If you were just using X, you just do this and then look around. Well, with this, you can actually jump up here and look, just like with the Scuff. Exact same as if you had a Scuff, except you can do this with a regular controller. In fact, I did this with a regular controller before I even got a Scuff. I did this with a regular controller before I got a Scuff. It worked just fine. The only thing is you got to get used to using your index finger for L1 and using your middle finger for L2, which is going to be a little awkward, I will admit. That's probably the most awkward part. It took me, no lie, it took me 3 games to get fairly used to it, to where I wasn't jumping anymore. Like, it took me 3 games to get used to not jumping with X, and to get my body conditioned to jump with L1. And then after that, it took me probably like 1 or 2 games to get to the point where my fingers are working the way I needed them to. So, I mean, honestly, what I recommend is go into bots and just play bots. I love playing bots because it gets your shot on, you know, especially if you're a sniper. It'll get your sniper shot on, and see, like that right there, you can turn around on them. It'll get your sniper shot on, and you know, it gets you used to the controls, you know, it gets you used to the mechanics anyway. So that's pretty much it. So try out bumper jumper. Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot about this on the internet, so I feel like this is definitely one of the biggest tips I can give you for Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3, there's a lot of jumping involved, and I'm sure that if you're watching this, you've noticed that a lot of times you're getting wrecked by people jumping over you, by people wall running and hitting you. That's how they're doing it. They're either using a scuff or they're using bumper jumper. So, I mean, honestly, you just need to get used to using it like that. It's really not as bad as it seems. It sounds crazy, jumping with L1. Oh my god, that's fucking psycho, you know. No, it's not that bad. Honestly, it's really not that bad. Just take the time to get used to it. Like with all of the best things, you need to learn how to utilize them. You know, consistency is key. Playing with this setup, eventually you're going to get used to it, and eventually it's going to help you. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that doing this will instantly make you a better player in this game. It will unlock so many doors for you. I mean, you'll be in situations where you can just pop up and still be aiming and snipe people. You know, you'll be able to jump up and still hit people with their SMG over trucks and shit. You know, you don't have to sit there like a sitting duck while you're jumping through windows or jumping over cars or anything like that. You turn that sitting duck time into action time and damage. You're actually going to be killing people in the air. Like, when I first found this out, I was literally jumping just for the hell of it, just to do it. That's another thing I forgot to point out, is get used to jumping and shooting while in the air, aiming and thrusting, because it's very weird at first, but that's something definitely to get used to. So I hope the video helped. Leave me some feedback telling me if this is helping your KD, if you're definitely seeing an improvement. I'm 90% sure this is going to help you guys. I know it's really weird, but when you get used to it, I promise you, complete difference. It'll change the game for you. It'll change your whole opinion on this game. I mean, that's really all I have to say. Scuffs aren't really cheating. Not when they build this into the game. This is in the settings. So, I mean, it's the same concept. Scuffs are considered cheating because you can press the bottom button and jump and still be aiming. Well, as I just showed you, you can do that with a regular controller. So, this is basically going to be a how to raise your KD thing, and also video, and also how to make your normal controller a Scuff controller. It's not that hard. So I hope it helped. Like I said, leave me a comment, like and subscribe if you want to. It really helps out the channel, and I'll